Good afternoon, Middle East and Asia. Good morning, Europe and Africa. And if a very early bird from the Americas should listen, a very warm welcome too. I'm happy to have you with us for our TaiyangNews PV System Technology Trends event H1 2023, which is organized as usual by our team in Asia and Europe. My name is Michael Schmäler. I am the Managing Director of TaiyangNews, all about solar, a news platform with a focus primarily on PV technologies. Next slide, Udaya, please. I think it's somehow not moving. Okay. So this is very important. We are really very glad to have several industry supporters for this event. We say a big thank you to these sponsors as they allow us to bring you the events at zero cost. And if you enjoy our events or our reports and are also interested in sponsoring or speaking opportunities, please get in touch with us. If you're new to us, some information on housekeeping, please use the, please use the chat function. Our virtual discussion room is where you can chat with anyone around publicly. This is a non-moderated chat area, so we are not intervening or moderating this. So please keep the netiquette and be always nice with your comments, even if you disagree with the statements from whoever this might be, maybe a competitor. The byline of today's event is takeaways from the world's largest solar trade shows, SNEC Shanghai and Intersolar Munich. And if you have, and probably you have, attended at least one of those shows, you've experienced the craziness of the solar sector these days. In Shanghai, seems almost a month away, but actually it was end of May. Reportedly, around 400,000 people visited the show on the first day. So you couldn't really use your phone because there was simply too many people and the signal was not there. And when you were trying to walk the event on this first day, you felt like in a wild river on just, and you couldn't even stop at any of the booths. That was really crazy. They even used the car parking to have exhibition stands, as the event was totally sold out. Even in the yard in the middle, there were plenty of tents, and they even used a car parking to have exhibition stands, simply because the companies in the queue that queue was so long. And they didn't want to disappoint too many companies. At Intersolar Munich, starting, I think, from today, exactly 2 days ago, at least the conference, it was not that crazy, but it was also incredibly full. So there were over 100,000 attendees. If you compare that to the year before, there was 65,000. And just to put that into perspective, at what's considered Germany's or Europe's largest and most important industry trade show, that's the Hanover Trade Fair in April, there were 130,000 attendees. So not so many more than in Munich. Just that tells you simply, yeah, what's currently going on in solar these days. Also, when you looked at the companies, so I'm in solar now for over 20 years, and at SNEC I really sometimes felt lost because there were so many company names I didn't know. And even in Munich, it was really interesting to see the companies that were exhibiting. Just to give you one name, for example, Alibaba, the big trading platform from China, had a booth in Munich. This tells you also something about what's going on in solar these days. Obviously, with both shows sold out and so many new companies in the sector and old companies expanding, with tons of new products being introduced. And some of this, and from leading companies, we will have them presenting at our event today and tomorrow. So let's look at briefly the agenda for today. So we will start today with the keynote. Maybe can you show the today the next one? Next one. Yeah, that's it. So we will start with the keynote today from the chair of the steering committee of the International Technology Roadmap for Photovoltaics. ITRPV came recently out with their latest edition, and we're really happy to have them today with us. And this will be followed by presentations from leading module manufacturers from China, many of them who are turning now into full solution providers. Was also one of the takeaways from these two shows. So today's presenters from China include Longji, Aiko, Trina, Astronergy, and Huasan, as well as one of the world's leading cell suppliers, Ranergy, which is now also strongly expanding into the module field. We're also very glad to have a European module manufacturer speaking, and that's Solar. If we look at day 2, tomorrow, we will have, next slide, please. We will have our head of technology, Shravan Chunduri, open the event with an overview on our top modules efficiency ranking. We recently published a report on this. And then we will have, again, leading solar companies present their latest developments that they introduced during SNEC or Intersolar. And this will include Jinko, JA, Ryzen, Jollywood, Solis. We have also an inverter company, Tongwei, TW Solar, as they call themselves now, Das Solar. And for the first time, we will also have DMAG presenting at one of our events.